Welcome to my channel. And in today's video, we're gonna play a rapid game. The time control will be 10 plus 0. We're trying to climb our rating to 2000. Okay, this is episode 2. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, my opponent plays 1 e5, e4. So let's reply with Sicilian. I do prevent white from playing d4. He plays bishop c4. So it's not a strong biggest move because we haven't played e5, so we can block this with bishop with e6 and d5. But let's just get started with knight c6, try to control the center. And then we'll play e6 and d5. Okay, knight f3, try to control the center, good move. So we play e6. Maybe next move will be d5. Or we can consider to develop our pieces first. So if I play knight f6 now, I'm gonna play maybe e5 to attack our knight. If we go here, maybe he will take and damage our structure. Or we can play knight g4, try to attack the e5 pawn. So if we go here, we can just take. If knight f6, e5, rook e1 try to protect the pawn. Oh, sorry. Here. Rook e1 try to protect the pawn. Maybe we can play queen c7. Okay, let's do this. So he cannot play e5 because we're gonna win the pawn back. Okay, d4. So if we take, it will take back with a knight. Okay, let's open our scope for the bishop. I'm thinking about this move d5, try to attack center, but after change, our king will be a little bit weak, but don't worry, we can cast on the next move. Take on d4 here would be a blunder because the queen is very strong in the middle of the board, and we don't have the knight c6 these resources to harass the queen. So, okay, we can also develop the bishop. But I worry about this move after he trade, he play e4 to e5. Because now the queen is protected square, so we don't have this move knight g4. So maybe we strike in the center with move d5. He take, okay, I'll tap back, attack the bishop. Okay, my opponent tried to attack the c6 square by 2 pieces, so if we didn't protect, we will lose a pawn and lose our rook. So let's play bishop d7 to unpin this race. We can take with a pawn, we can take with a bishop. Give this check, we can just block and then castle on the next move. We got an isolated pawn structure. So in this position, we have the 2 open lamp, and we have much more space, so we have to attack. Play here, try to pressure on the weak pawn. And protect the knight, protect the bishop. Yeah. So let's gonna castle first because the center now is open. So I'm worried about the attack on the e-file. Bishop g5. Okay, try to remove the defender and taking this pawn. So let's think. If we just castle here, it will take and then take on d5. So because our bishop blocks our queen, so we cannot tap back. And hmm, I don't really want to change because we have this isolated queen's pawn. So it's already not a good position. We castle, take here. We can take a knight. You take. Okay, let's gonna castle first. You cannot take on this pawn because after we take, we can take on d4. And if we try to remove the attacker, okay, f4 try to uh, anchor this bishop, but it doesn't do anything. In this diagonal is very weak, so I'm considering about like queen b6. Okay, let's unpin this trace and attack this diagonal and this here. So my opponent now just blunder a knight. The knight's now on no one defending the knight. So we take. This tactic doesn't work because our queen now protect the knight. So we're winning. We're on the pieces. Go here, try to attack the queen. So maybe I should check back with a queen with a check. Because maybe he got his tactics. So if we go here, he will play c3, and there's a fork, and the queen is protected. Oh, for some reason, just blunder. Just resign. Okay, let's just take a look of this game. So, minutes. Mm, okay, let's take a look with this game. And this is Sicilian defense. Normally, white doesn't want to put bishop here because we didn't claim our e pawn. But in e4, e5, this system, after knight was developed, bishop wants to go to this diagonal because we have already played e5 and we cannot move the pawn back to e6. So the bishop will be very powerful. Anyway, so we got this position. So my idea is to try to play e6 and d5, try to block this deep bishop. Castle, I play knight f6. So if we play knight f6, you have to consider about this move because we cannot take with this pawn because now knight defend this pawn. So if we go here, we can just trade and our pawn structure is a little bit damaged, although it's playable. So my idea is go to knight g4. So to attack her, if we go here, we can just take. If we try to protect with the rook, we can place queen c7, try to attack this pawn. And if we go here, try to defend it. Now, only now we can play. No, we can put. Yeah, we can play here. take a bishop. If we take, can tap back, and the, this battery is really great. He have to play h3 to avoid me from taking this pawn, and then we can go back. And on the next move, we can castle. We got a very good position. Okay, if he doesn't take, he have to move the bishop, and we can go here. Maybe try to attack a bishop, or we can just develop pieces. Yeah, we can go here and develop pieces. Try to attack this weak pawn, and this only a queen defended. So we go here, we can just take. It's bad for white. So it's a nice position. So white really cannot go to e5. So he plays the move d4. It's a good move. Try to open all this, go for bishop. So if I go if just develop my pieces, maybe I'm worried about move d5. Try to open out the center because now I behind development. So if I take, I can attack back. My knight have to go to somewhere. Maybe here. It's still playable, but oh no, we can maybe we blunder palm. So yeah, this move is really strong. So my knight cannot go to here, cannot go here. If we go to b4, you play c3, try to harass the knight. The knight is really awkward, and potentially white can take on a6 to damage my structure. So the d5 move is very, very strong. We have to stop it. So we trade, and I don't want to trade here because the queen will develop to the d4 square is really strong. Usually, you do not want to develop your queen in the opening because the queen is vulnerable. But now we don't have this knight c6 move, so the queen can stay here forever, and the control very many squares, so it's very powerful. So I decided to if I go here, maybe I should just develop pieces. For example, bishop c5. He cannot go here maybe because now the knight is hanging. So maybe he will trade. After we trade, we can go here. We don't worry about double out pawn because we can play d6 next to try to trade the pieces, try to trade the pawns. So maybe I should develop the bishop to here. I don't worry about the move e5, but I play d5, try the center immediately. So now the position is already opened up, so we have to be careful because we have to spend 2 moves to castle our king. So maybe our king will be in danger. So after trade, attack bishop, go here. So because we cannot just castle here, so maybe this position just bad for us because I have to play a very passive move, bishop d7. And it looks a little bit scary. White plays knight c3, try to attack, try to develop. So if I go bishop develop to, let's say, c5 square, you can give it a check. So I have to go back. So I go bishop e7 now to cover this check. My opponent plays bishop g5. It's a very good move. So if I castle, the idea is try to remove the defender of the central pawn and then take. So now it's a little bit dangerous, but I have calculated all the lines. So after we castle, if white is being greedy to take and then take this pawn, the d4 square is very, very weak, and we can just play knight takes d4. So when winning the pieces, the bishop now is defended. Oh, but he got this move. Bishop knight take f6 with check. So we take, he'll take back with the bishop. But we develop our pieces to here, try to attack the bishop. Maybe he will go somewhere, let's say uh, go here. Now we can there's a discover attack. So we can go maybe here, attack the queen. After the queen move to somewhere, for example, here we can attack the rook. So it's a very long line. You have to calculate all of this. After the trade, it looks like black has done a pawn, but we got this move. This we strengthen this bishop. After you move, this is a cover attack. Yeah. So fortunately, this tactic doesn't work, and my opponent played the move f4. It's a f4 is really risky move because white doesn't control the center. So answering now, what black has a resource to attack the white king. So this move is just weakening the black king. So this diagonal is open. So I want to put a dark square bishop or our queen to this diagonal. So I play a move here. I try to attack a knight. And now the knight is pinned, and also the white have already played move f4, so he didn't have the move bishop e3 try to guard this diagonal. So it's really bad. Already, uh, white has only one choice: either play here or just play bishop take on c6. After I take, yeah, I can develop our pieces to a strong square, and now this diagonal is pinned, so he cannot move the knight. Let's say play king h1. We can consider about taking on b2, attacking the knight, and then develop our pieces to the center, and the game continues. Okay. But unfortunately, my opponent blunders this game by playing the move d3, so now the knight is undefended. So we can just trade. We can just take with check. So after he go here, maybe we uh, force a trade by playing hc. If he did go here, we can bring my queen back and attack this pawn, and we just clean piece it out. But I take with a knight. I want to maybe there's some discover tab, but I didn't calculate this move. So, but my opponent resigned here, but I think we can play. If we just go back, maybe this tactic will happen. But it just lose a pawn. We steal our pieces, so don't worry about this move. But if we go here, there's a fork, and the queen guards the knight. But we can take on here because the bishop protecting this square. So this is just a trade. After we trade in the pieces, we still up a knight. So it's a winning position. Okay. Okay, that's for today's video. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you like my video, please comment below and subscribe. Thank you. See you in next video. Bye.